Good morning, buenos dias. Today is Monday, and we are building a house, laying some block. It's imperative that when you do your original plans, you really put as much details and emphasis on what you're going to do later, because sometimes you'll forget. Like a great question from the masons today was, are the window elevations at different heights? In the front we have 8 foot, some on the sides are 9 foot, and some on the other side are 8'8". So they vary in sizes. And me, I couldn't remember because we developed these plans, I don't know, 17 years ago. Just kidding. It was, I don't know, probably about a year ago. Well, maybe less. I can't remember. I'm old. But anyways, that's why that stuff is very imperative, and it's very important to put as many details and get that stuff right in the very beginning with your architect, which we have a fantastic architect. His name is Christopher Gooden, not to be confused with John Hamm. Very similar in nature, but just, I think Chris is smarter. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Anyways, shout out to you, buddy. Thank you very much for answering my phone call this morning and discussing some other details with pockets and things like that for the block. But yeah, here we are, blocking this bad boy up. So in 2 days, we'll have all the block walls established. I'll come shoot another video, kind of walk around the house, and then we'll have the framers come and the woodpeckers, and then it'll get really crazy. And we'll get rocking on this house, and it'll start to look like a home. So that's what we got next. Thanks for tuning in, and get ready, because we're gonna get this, we're gonna be swimming in this bad boy 4th of July in the swimming pool. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Mark my words. Here we go. Thanks for tuning in. See you soon. So, welcome back. Thanks for tuning back in. Block work is done. The lintel has been inspected. What's a lintel? Good question, Larry, right? Like, what the hell is a lintel? The lintel is this guy right above me. This guy. So you can have a better view. It's the very top course. That's called the lintel course. And then we have down cells that come down the sides. They come down the sides. And then hopefully you can see this. We have rebar inside the hole that goes up throughout the top course. And then it gets filled full of concrete. Why is that important, Larry? Another great question. Well, it's important because we need something to tie down the trusses or the floor system that are above, that's going to be poured in the lintel concrete to the walls, all the way down to the slab, all the way down to the stem wall, all the way down to the footing. So it's one continuous entity that's holding this house together, so hurricanes and tornadoes don't blow it away. So that's why it's important, and that's a great question. So thanks for asking. So what else we got going on here? We got the back porch that will be poured along with the lintel, summer kitchen to be built there, and also what I'm excited about is Catherine and I's own garage that we can actually park cars in. Holy frijoles, man. I am so pumped about that. So pumped. So that's what we got going on here. So after we pour the concrete and the truss straps, actually I forgot to mention one thing. There's truss straps that stick out of the concrete lintel that the trusses go to, and then we will hammer them in so they are nice and strong, and they'll stay there hopefully forever. That's the concept. So that's what we got going on here. Every once in a while we mess up on window and door sizes. I don't know if you can kind of see the wet concrete around there, but we had to, it's actually my fault. I wrote the measurement down wrong, so we had to make it 2 inches wider as well. As you can see here, this was actually built too high. So instead of changing the header above, we just lowered it. So instead of a 6'8" door, we will now have an 8'0" door, 8 foot. So that's what's going on. And once we pour this, the framers will come next, and then it'll be a whirlwind of excitement here. I can't wait for you guys to tune in to see that. But anyways, stay safe, stay clean, wash your hands, and tune in. See you next time.